everybody? So I got my list. I got my picks for week 12. So some interesting matchups, a couple stinkers. So we've got 3 games tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So it should be an interesting game, especially like the Lions and Packers game for tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So let's get ready for those picks. Lions. I got the Lions over the Packers. Uh, yeah, I definitely feel like the Lions is going to continue with their winning. I think David Montgomery's going to have a good game. I've got Amon St. Brown as one of my picks for this week in fantasy. I don't think the Packers. I wouldn't say they wouldn't have a chance. All depends on Jared Goff. See what happens with him. But yeah, I like the Lions over the Packers. Cowboys and Commanders also play on Thanksgiving. I got the Cowboys. I think Dak's gonna go off. I think CD Lamb's gonna go off. I think this is gonna be a very high score game. Cowboys definitely with the win. And then the last game, the 49ers and Seahawks. I got the 49ers over the Seahawks. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to have a really good game, and Brock Purdy. I was thinking about maybe making this my upset pick of the week, but I didn't because even though they're playing at Seattle, I like what the 49ers have with their defense, with Christian McCaffrey, and with Brock Purdy. I got the Dolphins over the Jets. That's an easy pick. Dolphins is going to blow out the Jets big time. If you definitely have any Dolphins fantasy football players on your roster, start them. I got the Buccaneers over the Colts. I was going to take the Colts, but I don't know. Something about this game is I just don't have full trust on the Colts. I mean, I really don't have full trust into Baker Mayfield. But I like I always mispronounce his name. Raqued White. I think that's how you say his name. Sorry if I said it wrong. For the Buccaneers, the running back. Also Mike Evans. I like the Buccaneers in this matchup. I like the Giants over the Patriots. The Patriots still have some issues. I just don't see how the Patriots could win this game. I think DeVito's going to have a really good game. Again, I feel like Barkley's going to have a good game, but I got the Giants over the Patriots. Even though Joey B is out for the season, I'm still going to go with the Bengals over the Steelers just because of the talent that's on that team with Jamar Chase and with Joe Mixon. The Steelers is a mess, but so is the Bengals without Joe Burrow. But like I said, I like the players that the Bengals have. I think they have a better team. I like the Bengals in this matchup. Oh, I got to say real quick, there's no teams on a bye for week 12, so that's definitely interesting. I got the Titans over the Panthers. I was kind of leaning towards the Panthers, but I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, Will Levis. Yeah, I think that's going to be too much for the Panthers. I got the Texans over the Jaguars. So we got Trevor Lawrence against CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is going to have another great game. I like them over the Jaguars. This one, I was kind of leaning towards the Saints over the Falcons. But then I was like, you know what? This is going to be like one of those matchups where you think the Saints is definitely going to win and somehow they're going to find a reason to lose. Bijan Robinson was a big factor for me to pick them, but I mean, obviously the Saints with Alvin Kamara. But I just have a funny feeling that the Falcons are going to somehow find a way to win this game. Rams over the Cardinals. Kyron Williams is coming back this week. That's awesome. I've got him on a couple of my fantasy football teams. I can finally put him back into my starting lineup. I like the Rams. I think he's going to have a really big game. Cooper Kupp's got a questionable tag, so we'll see if he's going to play this weekend. I'm drinking the Broncos Kool-Aid. I'm taking the Broncos over the Browns. I'm telling you what, if Russell Wilson has another great game, people are really going to be talking about the Broncos like old Russell Wilson's back. So we'll just see what happens. But I'm going to pick the Broncos. We're going to see what happens. This is going to be a really good game. Eagles and Bills. I'm going to take the Eagles just because of the Bills' offense is kind of shaky. This is going to be a really good game. I'm definitely going to be watching this on NFL Red Zone, when they show it. So I'm going with the Eagles. And Eagles got a really tough schedule. They've got the Bills. They've got, I think they play, who was it? I think they play Dallas, and then they play, I forget what the other team was. I think it was Dallas. But yeah, week 12, 13, and 14 is tough for the Eagles. I think the Chiefs are going to bounce back over the Raiders. Let's just hope that the wide receivers for the Chiefs can actually catch a ball. Then we've got the Sunday night matchup, Ravens and Chargers. I like the Ravens in this matchup. I think the Chargers should have won in week 11 over the Packers, but that didn't happen, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, I just feel like the Ravens offense is a little bit better and the defense is better. And then we've got the Monday night game, Vikings over the Bears. Justin Jefferson is making his return back this week. This is what all the analysts was saying during week 11. So I'm like, oh, great. When we play the Vikings on Monday night, Justin Jefferson is coming back. Dobbs is having a really good run with the Vikings since going over there. I haven't really heard too much. I think I traded Alexander Madison, so like in a couple of my teams, and I actually don't know how he's doing. So since I traded him away, but I think the Vikings are going to win. The Bears are going to find a way to lose this game. And my 3 fantasy football picks. Well, we are going to go with 3 of the Thanksgiving games for my fantasy picks. So with the quarterback, I'm picking Dak Prescott. I predict he's going to have 27 fantasy points. The wide receiver this week, I'm going to go with Amon St. Brown. I think he's going to have 28. And I'm going with Christian McCaffrey. He's going to have 30 points. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to have a great week 12. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Good luck if your team is playing tomorrow. Be safe, have fun, enjoy all the turkey and ham, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.